Whoever remembers first. Maybe I'll go home today and remember. Oh my goodness. Okay, just take a little time to settle into your mat as you're arriving to your space. Let yourself begin to get as comfortable as you can get. Making any necessary adjustments to get a little bit more comfortable, to get a little bit more cozy. Taking a moment to notice any tension through the body. And notice if there's anything you can do to release it. Imagining there's a lotus at your heart. And as you breathe in, you're opening yourself up to this lotus. The lotus is opening up to the light. And as you breathe out,
imagine the lotus bringing light back in to your heart. Feeling yourself expanding through the heart as you breathe in. And bringing your light back in as you breathe out. Taking just a couple more breaths. Allowing yourself to fully arrive. And when you're ready, bend into the knees. Take the feet as wide as your mat. Knock the knees together and feel yourself grounding down through both hips, both shoulders. And take the arms in a cactus position. Good. So it's a goalpost or cactus behind you. Good. Relax through the fingertips, relax through the nails. And then notice here, your hips and your shoulders, are they even on the mat? Notice if the weight of both hips, both sides of the pelvis feels even. And if you need to make any tiny adjustments, you can. And then feel the weight of the shoulders, right shoulder and left shoulder. And notice if those feel even. And if you need to make any tiny adjustments here, you can. So that both of your shoulders start feeling like they're grounding evenly through the floor. And let's bring the left knee in towards our chest and hug it in. And roll that left ankle out. 2, 3, and 4. And then roll it in. 2, 3, and 4. Cross the left ankle over your right thigh. Beautiful. And just take a moment again to resettle the shoulders, resettle the hips. Notice if you can work the hips back down to the floor. Notice if there's any little tender spaces just as you set yourself up. And then we're going to lift the right thigh, the right foot off the mat, interlacing fingers behind that right leg. Beautiful. Take another couple of breaths. Releasing the hands. Let's cross the left leg all the way over the right leg. Cross all the way over and then hug both knees in once more. Bring those knees in, grab a hold of the ankles, the shins, the backs of the thighs, whatever you can hang on to, having both legs crossed all the way through. And you can flex the feet if you want to start a little more engagement. And then notice, how can you reset both hips down? How can you work those hips back down to the mat? One more breath. Releasing the hands. Let's go ahead and take both knees over to the right side, taking a tiny little baby double leg twist. It doesn't have to be super big. You can, keep the knees up and support yourself, or you can go all the way through on your twist. Bringing the knees back through center. Unwinding the legs, take the feet as wide as your mat and knock the knees together again. And reset yourself. Find your central lines. Find the 4 corners connecting to the floor. Right hip, left hip. Right shoulder, left shoulder. You can come back to that cactus position with your arms so that you can be in the same place, coming back to the 4 corners. And then we'll bring the right knee into our chest, hugging that right knee in. And once more, we'll roll the right ankle out. 2, 3, 4, and then roll it in. 2, 3, 4. And then let's cross the right ankle over the left thigh. Bring the left leg up, interlacing fingers behind the left thigh. And taking a couple of breaths, resetting the hips once more, finding yourself grounding. And it is possible that once you change your position, that you might not be able to fully connect the hips, or you might not be able to fully connect the shoulders. So just notice which one is wanting to lift and bring awareness to it. See if there's any way that you can make yourself a little bit longer with your breath, with your awareness. Releasing the hands, crossing the legs all the way over, and then hug both knees in. You can grab the knees, the shins, the ankles, or the thighs to come in. Flexing through the feet and noticing how that changes. Notice if you can fit the knees together even tighter. Is there a way that that left knee can fit inside the right knee even more? Finding the hips, finding the shoulders. And then both knees are gonna go over to the left side. And you can do a baby little twist, or you can go all the way through with it. You can go out in your T. You can also, sometimes I like interlacing fingers under my head so that it creates another extra, right? Like an extra little pillow. That's how they have it in the pawanmuktasana series, is that the hands go under your head. And then there's other times where people say like your left hand can grab a hold of that right knee and pull it deeper. Yeah, so there's like that availability too, because handling it has so many options in every single pose. And I think the goal is to just know all the ways, and then you can decide what works for you that day. Because the goal is to handle ourselves and to handle life. But it doesn't matter how we do it, as long as we're engaged in handling it and finding new ways of handling things, creating new pathways for ourselves. One more breath, everybody. And then as you're ready, we're going to bring the knees back through the center. Unwind the legs. Let's put them up. And put your hands up. And we're going to give it all a little bit of a shake. Hands and legs. Imagining you're sometimes they call, well, this pose, they call dead bug pose. So you're like a dead little bug I guess you're dying. Sorry. Right. Sorry. Good. Keep shaking those feet. Keep shaking those hands. It's good. Notice if there's any tension through your feet as you're doing this, or any tension through the hands as you're doing this. What's happening? And then when you're ready, those knees come back in through center. Good. Excellent. And release the feet flat once more. Knock the knees together. Take the feet as wide as your mat. Putting one block on one side of you, and then the other block on the other side of you. Find your strap. We're going to open ourselves up a little bit here. Let's start with the left leg again. Let's put the left foot inside of the strap. And then extend both legs out. We'll start from our neutral position. Both feet flat, both toes pulling back. Find the connection of the shoulders and the hips as we start from awareness of how the thighs are connected, of how the shoulders are connected, how the feet are engaged, and then lift that left leg up. Nice. Elbows down by the ribs, leg is straight. We'll just take a couple breaths here. Just checking into our hamstring today. Remember to move that hip away from your waist. And Kavani, my sound is okay, yeah? You can hear my headphones? Okay, good. Just making sure. Grab a hold of your strap with your left hand. And then we'll open that left leg out to the left. Your block is there, so it has a little bit of support as you open it up. And then bring the left leg back in through center. And we're going to crisscross it over to the right side, adding as much support as is needed on this side as well. Technically, there's a couple times when we don't twist. When we are pregnant, we don't twist too deeply because our bellies. And also when we are bleeding, we don't twist too deeply because you don't need squeezes on your belly. There's already heat. There's already releases going on. Bring that left leg back up. Good. We'll give it one last stretch through the center, working through that hamstring one more time. Good. And extend the left arm out to the left and grab hold of the strap with your right hand. Keep engaging through both feet. Good. And then swap your hands. Grab a hold of the strap with your left hand. Open up through your right hand. And come back through center. Release the strap. Keep the leg lifted. And then we'll point through the left toes and slowly lower for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex the foot and kick it back up. And then point, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex the foot, kick it back up. Last one, point through the foot. 5. Slowly lowering. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Good, everybody. Bend at the knees. Grab a hold of your strap and put the right foot in it. And then we're going to start both legs extended again. So both legs on the floor, except the right foot is in your strap. Pull the toes back. Notice your hips. Notice your shoulders. Pay attention to what's happening to your back body. Relax the belly. And then bring the right leg up. And relax your belly again. This is not a core pose. This is a leg pose. We'll work through the hamstring first, moving that right hip away from us. Think the right hip moves away from your right waist, finding a little isometric external rotation. And then grabbing a hold of the strap with the right hand. We're going to begin by opening up the right leg out to the right. Out. Keeping the feet engaged. Try to get the left kidney back to the ground, the left hip back to the ground. And see about pulling the heel, the left heel, back into your body. So instead of reaching out with it, reach in. And then bring that right leg back up and crisscross. Noticing how high you want to go today as you turn over. Twisting through the leg. Bringing that right leg back up. Grab a hold of the strap with your right hand. Extend your left arm out in front of you, or next to you, I mean. Left arm out next to you, grabbing a hold of the strap. Straighten through that right leg. See about pulling that right hip away from your waist, finding a little external rotation through that right thigh. And then change hands. Grab a hold of the strap with your left hand. Take the right hand out to the right. This is our revolved half moon. And the other one is our regular half moon. Keep the leg lifted, but release the strap. And then we'll point through the right toe and slowly lower that right leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex the foot and kick it back up. And then again, point the toes. 5, slowly lowering. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then flex the foot and kick up. Pointing the toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex the foot, kick up. Last one. Point. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew, release. Bend into the knees. Turn the toes in just a little. Take the blanket as your pillow out from under your head and lift your pelvis. Take the chin away from your chest. Hands can press down on your mat. Press through the hands. Take a breath. Press through the ball mounts of your big toes and your inner heels as you lift. And then release the pelvis back down. Knock the knees together. Take a breath. And then roll yourself over to one side or the other. Help yourself. Did you get nauseous? Do you want to come to your belly for a moment in that crocodile pose? Just rest for a moment. That seemed to help you last time. Right? It's, yeah, it's so good. It's so interesting because yoga helps us both find space, but it also helps us be really compact, right? Like it does, but like the work is to be like as compact as we can and as big as we can. Good job, everybody. Let's take our blanket and sit on it. We'll take our feet out in front of us, use the hands to support us. And then we're going to spread through the toes and curl through the toes. We're going to do a little pawanmuktasana, accelerated. Spread through the toes and curl through the toes. Inhale, spread. Exhale, curl. We've already done rotations of the feet, so I'm going to skip those here. Spread through the toes and then point through the feet, point through the toes. Pull back on the toes, pull back on the feet. Toes, toes. Pull back on the toes, pull back on your feet. I know, right? There was an error. Feet, toes, toes, feet, feet, toes, toes, feet. Point right, flex left. Point right, flex left. Point right, flex left. Point left, flex right. Point left, flex right. Point left, flex right. Good. Grab a hold of your right leg, interlace fingers behind that right leg, bring it in and extend. Inhale in, exhale out. One more, in, out, bring it in, cross that ankle over. Interlace fingers behind the knee, inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, cross the foot all the way over, hug that knee with your left arm. And then take the right hand behind you. Sitting up nice and tall, make sure you can do a little back bend here, that you can lift the belly button, lift the heart, not just through the neck, but think that it's coming from the pubis, then the belly button. And this is a beautiful place to get your neck. So if you want to like drop the chin to the chest, left ear to right shoulder, or left ear to left shoulder, and then right ear to right shoulder. Ooh. And then come back through center. Good. Extend that right leg in front of you. Interlace the fingers behind the left thigh. Inhaling in, exhale it out. Inhale it in, exhale it out. In and out. Bring it in. Cross the ankle over. Interlace fingers behind the left thigh. Bring it up and down. And up and down. One more time, up and leave it up. Right hand hugs the left knee. Let yourself twist to the left. Good. Getting nice and tall. Find your rotation. Think that pubis is going to start lifting the belly button, and the belly button lifts the sternum. And then again, the chin can drop to the chest, and you can find left ear to left shoulder, chin to chest, right ear to right shoulder as you turn from side to side, working through your neck. And then come back through the center. Good. Extend that left leg out in front. Nice. Let's bring both feet together, soles of the feet together. Fingertips behind you. Roll the shoulders open, open up the neck, open up the throat. Let your belly hang. Let your throat open. Letting all the waters flow downhill from here. And then walk the hands forward. Bring them forward. Belly button in and up. As you make your way forward. Walk your way over to the right side, and you can stay right here on the right, or you could take your left hand to your left thigh. You can also stay through the middle, Kavani, if rotations are too much. You can always just come back. Yeah, exactly. If it feels like, ooh, I don't know about the sides. And then come back through the center, everybody. Walk it over to the left. You can do right hand to your right thigh or stay over to reach through both hands. And then come back through the center. Inhaling, coming back up. Bring the feet up and just bring your feet into an easy pose. Good. Hands out in front of us. Spread the fingers. Hands into fists. Spread the fingers. Hands into fists. Spread the fingers. Hands into fists. Fingertips up. Fingertips down. Fingertips up. Fingertips down. Last time. Up and down. Palms up. Touch your elbows. No, touch your shoulders. And then extend. Shoulders. And extend. And shoulders. And extend. Arms out. Shoulders. And extend. Shoulders. Extend. Shoulders. Grab a hold of yourself and let's do rotations. Trying to touch those elbows in the front. And then rotate the other direction. Good. Release, chin towards your chest. Right here's the right shoulder. And then again, chin to chest. And then left ear to left shoulder. And chin to chest. To the right. In the middle. And the left. Relax the shoulder as you go to the side. The shoulder doesn't necessarily come up to meet your ear. Your ear makes its way over and hovers above. There you go. Good. Next time your chin drops down to your chest, bring it back through neutral and then interlace the fingers behind your head. Lift the gaze. Lift the elbows. Good. Let your head fall into your hands and support it with your hands. Let your hands lift the head and keep lifting the elbows. And think about lifting through the jaw a little bit. So pucker your lips. And then let's do 10 pecks up to the ceiling. Yay. Coming back. Release the hands. Inhale, look right. And center. Inhale, look right. And center. Last time, look right. And center. And then inhale, look left. And center. Look left. And center. And last one, look left. And center. Good. Full neck rotation here. Don't let your head hang all the way back though. Go across from ear to ear. So instead of going back, you're going up and around. 3 rotations in one direction. And then swap your directions. 3 rotations in the other direction. 2 and 3. Good job, everyone. I think we've had a very good mat practice. We're going to do 2 poses standing up. And then we're going to relax. So let's take our blanket out from underneath us, come forward to our tabletop position. Ooh, take a couple cat-cows because that's always nice. Inhaling, opening up the shoulders, opening up the sitting bones, opening up the belly. Exhale, curl it in. Your hands are a little too close together. Take them. Yes, and then go. Measure. Yes, there you go. Exactly. From right to left so that you have nice open windows. Yeah, you can come a little bit closer and give your, yeah, let me see them. Oh, good. That's nice. See, I'm actually looking at them up there. That's how I saw them. Good. Excellent, everyone. Oh, yeah, that's not who we want. Did you hear her say hello? No. Okay, good. Curl the toes. There's Siri. And take it back to your downward facing dog. And again, take a couple of breaths here in your downward facing dog. Let yourself be a little fluid, bending and stretching through the knees. Separate your feet just a little bit. Yes, good. They don't have to be so wide, just enough to give yourself a good stance. Nice. Good, everyone. And then let's take a couple of upward dogs. I think it'll be nice for us to have a little upward action. So we'll come over to our planks and then find our wave. And then take it back to our dog. Finding the dog is easy. Going with the flow requires a little more attention. And then again, take it back. Find your dog and find your wave. One more of these. Find your dog and find your wave. Good. Notice how fluid you can make that wave. Let's do it one more time. No hiccups in that wave. Take it all the way back. Good. And then see how fluid you can become. The thighs stay off the mat, Lauren. There you go. Yes, that's beautiful. Yes, much smooth. Good. And then take it back, downward facing dog. That's where we requires a little skill to go with the flow, is that we want to be practiced in going with the flow. And as you're ready, walk your feet up towards your hands and walk your hands back towards your feet. Yes, let's bring it up to standing. Ooh, inhaling all the way up. Ooh, exhaling. Release the hands. Taking a moment to see how it feels to stand up, how we're doing from our standing position. Good. We're going to take a wide stance. So we want to swap to the side of our mats. And then we're going to go wide. Nice. Let's make, if you're sideways and in the camera, let's make the left leg be the front facing leg so that we're all on the same side and we can all look forward. Take the left toes and face them forward. Arms out, right hand to your right hip. Left hand up. Good. Take a nice, long and deep stretch here. Bend the left knee and keep reaching back a little bit more. Yes. Now see how your knee's a little past your ankle. Walk the left foot forward a little more. A little more, a little more. A little more. Yeah, that's the width. That's the width of your triangle pose and your side poses. Yeah. So then when your knee is right over there. So you see in the mirror? Yeah. Exactly. It's that 90-degree angle, right? From the ankle to the knee. Yes. Yes. Good. And then come all the way back up, everybody. Straighten the left leg, but still left hand up, right hand to the right hip. And then begin to reach forward. forward, and then turn the left rib cage up. And then release. The left hand can go on the foot, on the ankle, or inside the left leg as the right arm comes up. Nice. Triangle pose. Yes, that right arm can go around you too. It can go yes, back of the hand to the back of the sacrum, and then that helps you orient to your turn. Exactly, right? And it's right there available for you. Take 2 more breaths. Plug in those feet, feel yourself connected with the feet, and then inhale. Oh, let yourself come up. Turn the left toes in. Interlace the fingers behind your thighs. Inhale, pull back. Good. Exhale, take it over the middle, finding our way through the center. You can always release the hands if they feel a little bit intense to you. They don't have to hold overhead. So you would just release them down to the ankles. Yeah, but then lean forward on those toes so that you're reaching through the accelerators. Inhaling, flat back. Let's again come up to a star. Reach. Interlace the fingers behind your back. And just lean back. Let yourself lean. Drop the tail a little as you lean. Don't let yourself stick your tail out and lean back. Good. And then release. We're going to go to the other side. So the right toes turn out to the right. Left hand to our left hip, right hand up. I'm going to do it this way. Good. Reach, reach, reach. Begin to bend the left knee and find your measure, or begin to bend the right knee. Find the measure of the right knee on top of the right ankle as you lean back. Yes, yes, yes. And then find. Okay, take a moment. First, set up the legs. Good. And then there. Yes. And strengthen through this leg. See, the foundation just lifts a little bit more because we don't want to be so deep. We want to find depth, but strength. And then straighten that right leg, everybody. And begin to reach forward. Reach. Reach. Good. Turn the right rib cage up. And then find a place for that right hand. Left hand can either go behind you. Good. This is going to connect all the way back here so that you can use this to lean back into yourself, right? You have contact for yourself. Beautiful. 3 breaths. Your yoga is so good. And plug in those feet. Inhale all the way up. Big stars. Again, we'll interlace fingers behind us, pull back, and you already know if you want to be here or not, right? So if you like having the arms overhead, great. If not, release them. Let yourself just fold over. Turn the toes in just a little bit. Good. Lean forward on the accelerators, on the ball mounts of your feet, everybody. One more breath here. Inhaling, flat backs coming up, big stars. Good. One last time, interlace the fingers behind you, drop your tails, lean back. And then come back, release. Okay, left toes out, bend that left knee. Reach up with the left hand. We're going to take it up to a half moon on each side. So we're going to reach up with that left hand. If you want to block, maybe just take a moment to grab a block before we go into it and put it next to your left leg. Now left hand up. Am I killing you today, Kavani? What's going on over there? He's taking a little break. We're going to reach that left hand onto our block, bend the left knee, and lift the right leg. And then maybe we lift the right arm too. Left hand down, right hand up, right leg up. You can also start and from the forward bend, take your right hand to your right hip and take a forward bend. And then you can lift that right leg. So if I start with right hand on my right hip, left hand down, and then lift the right leg. Yes, that's the place. And then let's everybody have the right leg meet the left leg. Take a little forward bend. Swap the side with your block. Instead of hopping into it, we're going to pop up into it. Right hand down to the block, left toes a little bit further back, left hand to our left hip. And then we begin by lifting that left leg. Turning our hips open. Yes. Flex through that floating leg. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. Beautiful work. Yes, that looks amazing. If your gaze can go up to your left fingertips, that's where it goes. That's it. Good job. That was awesome, right? And then when you're ready, everybody will release the left leg to meet the right. Take the feet as wide as our mat and then start taking little bends from side to side until we come down into a little baby squat. Good job. Nice. Working it out until we find our seat. That's the place. Good job, everyone. Nice. Okay. What did I say I wanted to do now? What was the plan? What was the plan? Shavasana is coming. I was thinking that we could review our chakra sounds, the Swaras. Are you all into that? We can find a seat and go up and come back down and then rest. Yes? Everybody good with that? Cool. So let's find a way that our spine can be straight. Nice straight spine. We're going to do the quick version so we can have a nice rest. So we're going to do one sa, one om, one ri, one om, one ga, one om. We're not going to have the opportunity to really sa, om, but that's okay. That's okay. I think we're great. And we'll make them long though. So our sa will be 12. So our first swara, our first note, will be a count of 12. And then our om, the O will be a count of 4, and the M will be a count of 8. So it does help to start with the hands and move them. So they start at the pubis, they go to the belly, they go to the solar plexus, the heart, the throat, third eye, and then we end by pressing down. Here we go, everybody, starting nice and low. Just taking a couple of breaths to orient ourselves to what it's like to be all the way low. It might take me a couple of moments to find our note. Sorry for the wavering. Taking a couple of breaths, thinking root chakra. We want to find the vibration nice and low. And we're going to start with a sa. So it's low, so. Exhale completely. Inhale. And then the om. Oh. Hands up to our belly. Now we go to Ri. Ri. O. Ri. So just a little bit higher. Inhaling. Ri. Om. Our next one is Ga at the solar plexus. Bless you. 2, 3, go. No, go. Okay, exhaling, inhaling, go. Om. Ma in the heart. Ma, ma, ma. You correct me, and anytime. You just be like, hey, this is the note. Exhaling. Inhale. Ma. Oh. Ah. A little bit higher up in the throat. Good. You can hold with one hand, you can hold with both hands, you can feel. It's okay, however you want to hold your throat to feel the vibration in there. Exhaling. Inhale. Ah. Ah. The next one is Da. No. So just a little bit higher. Exhale. Inhale. No. I'm almost there. Oh. And the last one at the top is knee. It's the highest one. We're going to do knee twice. Let's do knee and Om, and then again knee and Om to make our way down. Inhaling. And then we make our way back down. Da. So still pretty high pitch, still pretty up there. Exhale, inhale. No, no, da, da. Oh. Ah, 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 ah. I just have to like travel between them to get myself back down. Ma, ah, 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 ma, ah. Okay, here we go. Exhale. Inhale. Ah, ma, ah. Ah. Ma. Inhale. Ma. Ah. So, ri, ga, ga. Inhale. Ga. Oh. Re. Inhale. Re. Oh. The deepest one. So. Let's take a couple minutes to rest. Let's make our way back. Find your pillow. Take the props out from underneath you so you can take it back. We just have a couple minutes of rest. So if you want to set yourself up in any particular way, you can. Taking your time to get as comfortable as you can. Letting yourself soften and settle back. It got a little cold in here. Maybe I'll turn up the heat. I kind of have to go pee. be long enough? Okay, cool. I'll be ready. Taking the last couple of breaths, everybody. Giving ourselves the opportunity to deepen through our stretches, deepen through our breathing. Wiggling, stretching, yawning until you feel inspired to bend the knees and roll yourself over to one side or the other. Give yourself a little squeeze. Give yourself a little love. And then bring yourself up when you're ready. Bless you. No, that's not a sneeze. And then when you're ready, come up to your seat, resettle. Bring your hands to your heart. We created a lot of good energy today. May we keep that which is enough for us to be able to prioritize what is most important to us and to prioritize that which is meaningful to us and that which is for the highest good. And any excess energy that we achieve today, that we send it out into the world to those who need it most to bring all around peace. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Peace within us, peace outside of us, and peace within divine forces. Have a beautiful day, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Happy Easter. I hope everybody had a nice Easter. And we'll see you again on Thursday. Thank you so much. Yay.
Probably about I think it was the when we were standing up and like doing like the Warriors, I think. It was after it was before the dog when we're going the dog then playing. That one made me very nauseous and I almost puked because of that.
Why it is happening? It's interesting that lately that's been happening for you.
Yeah, I don't know why. I think I shouldn't eat nothing before I practice.
Definitely like you can eat like a little bit of a granola bar or like a protein bar, but if you eat too much, it's definitely going to affect you.
Yeah, I only had like pop today. Well, I mostly just drunk pop before this.
Wait, what did you have?
Pop before this. Oh, not too
Like a
much.
soda?
Yeah,
A soda pop?
I call it pop. People call it soda.
I was like, a soda pop? Tell me again.
Yeah, I had like a pop before this. Not too.
So I eat a little bit, like just a little granola bar or something, something to, because you're up early, Kavani,
Yeah, I wake up at
right?
7. I wake up like at
Yeah,
6 to 5.
yeah, you're up very early. You've had a long day, so maybe eat after class and then don't, like what time do you get home from class?
Yeah, we and class ends at 9:15, so
10,
around like 10, yeah.
10 to 12. You can have a little something when you get home, but nothing too big. And then you could have a big breakfast after, but maybe like, like a granola bar or a protein bar or like a little yogurt, like just something tiny.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll
Yeah, I
see
don't know.
what happens. We'll see how it evens out for you.
Okay.
We're always here too if you want to come into the classroom.
You always there.
You're like crickets.
Okay.
Um, just so you know. Just so you know.
Okay. Well, have
Okay,
a great
well,
day.
you two have a great day, Cavani. Feel
See
better,
you on
okay?
Thursday. Yep.
Yeah, now go get some food.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye.